my God. What? What? Oh my God. Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on, honey? I am sick. I am sick. The stuff that I'm hearing, girl, I wasn't raised up like this. What is going on with the church? From Eddie Long, T.D. Jakes, Larry Reid, Tyler Perry, girl, and the list go on and on. We got to talk about this. Hey, what's going on, Lisa Wilson? What's going on, Miss Jackson? What's up, Cutie Pie? Okay, D. Dot, how you doing, baby? What's up, baby girl? What's up, Malcolm? Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I need y'all to call in. And don't play with me because I'm not playing with you. Y'all have to call in about this topic. It's a lot of stuff that's going on to Larry Reid. I reached out to Larry Reid. He haven't responded back. He probably too busy, okay? But I have reached out, all right? So, honey, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. I don't know what's going on, but we going to find out. And that's why I need y'all to call in. Because I know y'all know what's going on around these YouTube streets about Larry Reid. Y'all have more information than me because I have not kept up with that man. I haven't talked to that man in decades or seen him in decades. I have no idea. So I need y'all to plug me in. I ran across this video of his former boss or employee. And honey, he's exposing Larry Reid. And the stuff that he's saying, I can't believe it. Not Larry. Not Larry. Girl, honey, y'all gonna have to call in. What's up? Let's get these likes out. Randy gonna say, bring on the zest. When I tell you the gay spirit done took over the church. Man, when I tell you everybody in church is gay now. I haven't been in church in decades, girl. Ooh, girl, I tell you. Ain't this some, and we got to talk about that Christian Keys. Now, y'all know about Christian. He's over there protecting Tyler Perry freak off. Tyler Perry, they say he got freak offs too, just like they Diddy. Honey, and ain't Tyler Perry, didn't he get to his crown from the members of church? Girl, you know what? I'm looking at the people in church sideways now. Why are the people in church always uplifting this type of shit, huh? They say they don't like it, but they always uplifting men that's in power with it, huh? They got so much insight and discernment, but they can't see who they putting up there. Girl, this a mess. Are y'all slow or y'all hard hearing? Can y'all please like the video? We only got 35 likes. What's up? Do y'all want me to go back to talking about Krishan Rock? Come on, get the likes up. All right. How you guys doing? Enough of that music. DJ, stop that beat. All right, so I gave y'all a little bit of time to come up in here. So I got this video. I decided to do it from, I was inspired by Make It Make Sense. But you know we got a phone call. You know I got to pick up the phone. Calling from 111. You are live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot YouTube channel. How you doing?
Hey, DG, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Anonymous? Who is this?
It's me. It's Mel.
You said Miles?
I called into your show before. It's Mel. How you doing?
Oh, Mel, New York. Shit, you know I can't hear Mel. How you doing? I'm glad you called in. Now, Mel, have you been hearing about this Larry Reid?
Yeah.
Do you know Larry Reid, Mel?
No, I don't know him, Gigi. Do you know him? I
No,
don't
I
know
don't know
Larry
him.
Reid.
Shit, but you never know who people know. I just
No.
asked. Have you had any dealings with him? Shit.
Ooh. No, Gigi, no, girl, no, that's not my,
Okay.
no, but no. But I was going to say, for me, what I think is that where there's smoke, there's fire. You see, there's been so many allegations against this preacher man, whatever he is,
Oh,
for
Larry,
so long
you
that,
got to tell me, run me down,
listen,
because I've been
well,
out the loop. I'll be
well,
honest with you. I've been out. So what
you have,
happened?
you had, okay, I'll tell you what had happened then. So what had happened is last year sometime, somebody went over to the Tasha K show, you understand. They were up there talking about their experiences with Larry Reid growing up. And I don't want to go too deep, but the people in the audience can go over to Tasha K's channel and find that kind of Larry
Nah,
Reid
just tell
expose
us here.
over
Y'all
there.
don't need to go over
But then,
Tasha K channel right now. We gonna find out right here. But go ahead. There was over Tasha K one
but
a
they,
victim. A victim.
it,
He had a victim.
where a alleged victim or somebody over there was saying they had a hard time with him growing up.
And
So
there
what
was a
so
boy.
the
Was
thing
it a
is, the
man?
idea
Was it a
that
man? It was a man.
he was a man at the time. He was a man at the time. But he said when he was a boy, he had some, he
So
had
he was an
some
underage.
difficulties or
He was
whatever.
a. I think I seen a little bit of that.
And
He was under. It was an underage
yeah,
black
me.
boy, and he was under the
I,
guidance of Larry Reid at the time. And was he saying that Larry Reid was trying to get him to do freak offs with him? And talk on the phone about zesty shit and wanted to know, have you ever thought about being with
uh,
another man? Huh?
I believe that's correct. That could be my recollection. I think so. I'm trying to remember word for word. I don't remember GG. But the thing is, there's a lot of rumors out there about Mr. Larry. That's what it is. A lot of rumors with these guys from their childhood or whatever is out there with these people on the internet. So when this man on his channel, you
Mel,
understand,
I mean, I think when
uh,
it comes to the rumors, it seems like I said, I don't know. I'm getting informed as we speak. But when rumors, it
me
seemed
too.
like men that are close to him has came out and said
Mm-hmm.
that he has
Yeah.
wronged them. So we have victims that are coming
Right.
out and say Larry has wronged them
Mm-hmm.
in different types of ways. And these are men that
Right.
have an attraction to other men, and these are men that are
Mm-hmm.
in the church. Okay? Okay, so yeah.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You did it. You did a beautiful job, Miss Sheedy. You did a beautiful job. No, you know what I think that for me is, yes, that's what's happening. That's what, at least as a viewer, I understand. I'm not a content creator. As a viewer, that's exactly what you said. But the thing is, when the person came out yesterday, the other day, from his inner circle,
And just to
and
let you
showed those
guys
receipts
know,
to the people.
who you're talking about, Mel, is his former friend. You talking about this guy right here,
Mm-hmm.
Safe Space. Ooh, he got the commercial just popping on up. But yeah, it was. He said
Go
he
to
worked
website.
with him, right? He worked with
Yeah.
Larry Reid for a long
Mm-hmm.
time. Now, this is the only video I
Yeah.
did watch. He worked with Larry Reid for a long time, and he said while he was working with Larry Reid and while Larry Reid had a wife, him and Larry Reid was shacking up, having sword fights and playing peekaboo in the tunnel holes. Okay. Yes.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a good video. It was a good, Mr. Gigi, it was a really good video. That's why I will say that, because the man had people with the cheeks out, you understand? He was showing the receipts of the people that were playing around, and their cheeks were out, and they were running in the hotel rooms naked with, people, that lately Larry Reid filming them playing around, So it was an interesting video,
So
very
with
interesting
with
video.
that with
Um,
that, ma'am, I'm just gonna cut you off a little bit. Now, what is the issue?
yeah,
Was
please.
the issue is that people did not know that Larry had interaction with men? What was the issue with it? Did people just felt that Larry was a holy man? What was the issue with that? It just seemed like Larry was having freak offs like TD Jakes and Perry and Diddy and all
Right.
the rest of them, and Eddie Long. They all got freak offs. So
Come
is
on
he
now.
any different than
Mhm.
them, or are they all like in the same?
Okay, you know what? That's to be really. I'm gonna be very serious in this moment. You know what? That's a good question. You know what I think is, as a viewer, I think that for me, there seemed to be some deception, Miss Gigi. I think that's what the issue is. Now, the thing is, what the band's doing, obviously, I'm not opposed. Wait, let me just correct that. Yeah, with guys, people of age, that's okay. But the thing is, I think Gigi, what's happening is, I don't think people hate him because he may have relationships with grown men. I think that what's happening is that there seemed to be this. What can I say? If you're working with him allegedly, then there's some mixture of sexual contact in some way, which is very weird in any workplace, in my opinion.
Okay,
If
so
you're
hold
working
on.
for
Let
somebody
me
and
just reword it, cause so you break. And let's not say the Essie word. You know we on YouTube, and I know you probably don't know. So Larry Reid, he has a reputation of messing around with people he work with. Okay, he
that's
like
what it looks like.
got it. Okay, so Larry Reid,
Hmm.
honey, I don't know why you keep messing with these men that you messing with. I don't know if you doing it on purpose or what. Okay, but Larry Reid, you gotta stop it. Stop it. All right, but I don't know. And what is Larry Reid saying about
But
this?
well, that I don't know. I don't watch the man's channel, but
So
I
you
will
don't
say
know
what
what
you
he's
just said.
saying?
Listen, Larry Reid, if you well, I didn't know Gigi now. I didn't watch his channel. I don't watch his channel like that. I really don't. I haven't watched it since last year sometime. So I watched that man expose of him. I didn't watch Larry Reid's channel,
Got it. So
but
you
I do
don't
see
know
some of his supporters. And
what his reporters
no,
are
Gigi, I
saying.
don't know
Okay, what's his reporters are
what
saying?
they say. Oh no, no, no! I didn't say I said the people that support him. Yeah. Oh, you okay? I get you. Okay, the reporters. I got you. What the reporters are saying, basically, I feel like they're gagged. To be honest with you, I don't think they have much to say. No receipts, nothing. I think most of the people who support him or windmill for him, they usually come out with a pound of receipts, and it was light last night. They had nothing.
Right.
I think they were told to gag him because this man came out with the expose on Mr. Vincent's
Got it.
channel.
Okay,
I
well,
think
hold
that
on. Hold on,
yeah,
Mel. I'm going to put you on hold real
yeah.
quick. All right, so listen. Mel says that Larry Reid still got fans. This is what I want. If you're a Larry Reid fan and you feel like, hey, people are doing the most to Larry Reid, I need y'all to call up in here. I need people that know what the hell is going on, that can inform me what's up, okay? I need y'all to call up in here and call up in here now, all right? And what is going on with the church? Do you guys sense a lot of this is going on in the church? Do you guys see the correlation? I mean, every week we hear these black men, okay, these black men that are all straight identifying. All these black men like women, right? All these black men are straight identified. Everybody on this little picture, from Larry, TD Jakes, Diddy, Tyler, Christian, Eddie Long, they all are black men for one. They all are leaders in the black community, and they all identify as straight. I don't think none of them came out and say, hey, I'm a homosexual, I'm gay. All of them identify as straight. All of them are Christian, I think, except for Diddy. I don't know if Diddy believe. I don't know what he believed. He wearing a Jesus cross, so hell. But it's a lot of allegations with them being gay, and it's a lot of stuff going off with these freak offs with the church and stuff. So we gonna try to figure it out. I'm looking in the comment section. Who is on the line? His name is Mel. I guess he was just giving. He always call in. And I appreciate Mel, but he was just giving his feedback. So do you guys remember when Christian Keys he came out here, and pretty much he said that it was a billionaire that was doing the unthinkable to him and a lot of other straight black men in the community, turning them out to be gay. They call it gay for pay. That means a man, he identifies as a straight man, and he don't mess around with men, but for the right price, he will compromise his morals and values, and he will bust them ankles open for a part in Tyler Perry movies, okay? So Christian, what's the name? Christian Keys. He said he got audios and everything, girl, and we haven't heard him since. Now, I believe he did get paid off. That's why he haven't said nothing. I was over there at Make It Make Sense. Shout out to him, the YouTuber. Girl, he said that Christian Keys deleted the video. Christian Keys have deleted the video of him exposing Tyler Perry, okay? And see, Christian Keys, why didn't Christian Keys come out here and say, y'all, it was not Tyler Perry? Because it was Tyler Perry. But he deleted that video now. He ain't talking about it now. And when people was saying, oh, it was not Tyler Perry, he did come out because he didn't have his money then. And he said, nah, I didn't put him off the damn hook. I ain't put him off the hook. So we already know what's going on. And he talk about he want a woman, but he ain't with no woman. I mean, he going on 60 years old and still have not found a black woman to marry. Girl, make it make sense. All these black beautiful women out here. I mean, hell, you're not getting younger. Shit, the world about to pass you by. You better go get you a woman, honey. A good thing, right? Didn't the Bible say a good thing, find a woman? You know, ain't he a Christian? Don't Christian men, the whole purpose in life is what? To get married to a Christian woman and bust out the babies and live for Jesus Christ, right? Not live for the world. But what are y'all doing? Shit. I mean, everybody becoming a pastor. I may as well just become a pastor too. Shit, okay? I'm hearing Larry Reid is making all that money. This man, I was watching him earlier today. He said Larry Reid makes so much money from the church congregation. I said, damn. He said Larry Reid got 2 big houses in Atlanta, child. He got houses over on the East Coast, house on the West Coast. He got all this money and these cars. Damn, how can I get down? I don't want to fuck with you, Larry Reid, but shit. You know, they always said when I was young that I had the gift of ministry. Now, I done left the church, but honey, if these church members are gullible like this, shit, they'll believe me too, right? God got a blessing for everybody. Donate right now if you want to get a blessing tonight. If you want your blessing to come before midnight tonight, donate $5 right now. Get your blessings. I know you tired. I know you sick of being sick. Come on. Sow in your seed right now. Sow your seed. Can't I do it, y'all? Can't I do it? Let God use me. Let me minister, honey. Shit. If y'all giving the money out, I'm in the wrong industry. How he talking about he been on all these trips that Larry Reid provide. He said they be having freak offs, girl. It was a whole bunch of men he done exposed to. Shit, I was mad as hell when he told me that. He said there's a bunch of men, Larry Reid, he be paying for all these men to be going on these trips, girl. They go to Dubai. Girl, Dubai, honey. They go to LA. They don't got to pay nothing, honey. And all from the church. I said, damn, I'm in the wrong industry. I need to go to the church. I need to go to the church. He said these are the group of men that Larry be paying for. Now, Larry look like he been going to the gym. And didn't I tell y'all they love to go to the gym? Ask me how I know. Okay, they be doing it all in the saunas, girl. They be doing it all on. Well, I don't think they play basketball. You know, they ain't the DL type. Now I can tell. See, I'm not even a church, but my spirit detect all them. Zesty, 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 zesty. You know what I mean? Girl, I didn't even know this. They said Larry Reid had a whole wife. I don't know if this is his wife. I think it's his wife. But, honey, I guess they said she was a lesbian too, honey. Girl, I'll play some of his videos. Now, I did reach out to this guy too. And I said, hey, you know, why don't you come over here and talk to me, okay? I don't know if he will, though. So it is a lot of stuff going on. And I just said, wow, isn't this a mess? All these people, they all have stuff in common. They all have church in common. They all have their black man in common. They all have their big following. They have a whole bunch of money. And let's not forget about Eddie Long. Did you guys forget about Eddie Long? Press 1 if you remember Eddie Long. Press 2 if you don't remember. Honey, they say he was a big pastor, man. And he was messing with all these boys. And he fell ill. Look, they said that he done lost so much weight. And he passed away so young. I still don't know how he died. But he had a wife and everything. I don't know. I guess God done took him on out of here. You know what I'm saying? And if he had that package, I'm thinking, well, why he wasn't on no medications and shit? You know what I mean? You know, some religious people, I guess they don't believe in medicine, or maybe the spirit didn't got told of his ass. But they say he lost a whole bunch of weight real fast. Then next thing you know, he didn't just disappeared, honey. Okay. So I don't know what is going on, but I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I did see it trending. And poor TD Jakes. Now, when they came out and say TD Jakes was gay, I didn't believe it, y'all. I'll be honest with you. I said, nah, not TD Jakes, but girl, the more I look around, the more y'all might be right. You know, it's always the one you don't believe is the one that's doing it. And who am I to say TD Jakes ain't gay? I just would never think. I mean, the thought of TD Jakes on his knees with his ass tooted up, that's just so disgusting. But you know what? It is possible. And then why is TD Jakes in bed with Diddy? Diddy and TD Jakes, and look how him hugged up. It just don't make sense. When I tell you that gay spirit, the reason why I call it a gay spirit, now do I believe it's a gay spirit? No, I do not. Okay, but when I raised up in church, they call it the gay spirit, honey. They felt in the church that everybody was born straight. They felt God didn't make no mistakes and God made everybody straight. And they say that the gay spirit, it would get in your mind and it would pervert your mind to want you to have desires for the same gender. It goes against family. It goes against traditional family and everything else. That's how I was brought up. So, you know, that's why they claim, okay, they got the gay spirit up in them and they need to get rebuked out. Okay, now do I believe it? No. But I do know that's how the traditional church feels about it. I have not been in modern Christian. I have not been in the modern church, the current church. And maybe it looked like the things have changed, honey, because if according to the traditional church, honey, the gay spirit just done took all over the church, ain't it? But you know, what do I know? So I did want to play some of these videos, TD Jakes spill gay filings, because I've never really looked into them, because I was like, nah, this shit can't be true. But the more and more and more I start seeing stuff, oh my God, look at this. TD Jakes exposed, caught with men at Diddy party. And they say another man that was at Diddy party, they said that Tyler Perry. And listen, that's why I'm showing you guys receipts. I can't make this shit up. This is all out here on the internet. Look how small Eddie Long got. Y'all see that? Ooh, he looked like he going through something bad. Ooh, he looked like he going through something bad. But yeah, they had videos talking about how Tyler Perry was also at Diddy's freak off. And it's been a lot of speculation about this man. I don't know if you guys know this man. I can't even pronounce his name. He's a prophet, girl. They say that him and Larry might be having something going on. They felt like he gay too. This guy right here. And I said, oh, he looked familiar. I mean, he does. I can see the zest, but, you know, I guess church people can't see it. I don't understand how church people can't see it, and they're supposed to have so much power and discernment, and they can't see what's right in front of their eyes. I'm not even in church, but I can see. Shit, God gave me senses, honey. What they doing in church? Are they getting blind in church? Shit, I don't know what type of spirit they got up in church or what they putting in the church. But, honey, whatever they putting in that church, in that communion, in them goddamn crackers, it must be making them blind, dumb, and taking away all their senses, honey, okay? Honey, I tell you, it's right. It's sitting right in front of your face. I said, damn, he looked different from today, don't he? Well, I don't know. I don't keep up with him. But, honey, if you can't see what I see, then shit, I don't know. And I ain't trying to offend nobody. So it is a lot of shit going on, honey. Ooh-wee. Yes, that's who I got it from, you know, Make It Make Sense. When he started doing that, that's who first introduced me to this Larry Reid shit and all that, was Make It Make Sense. So if you mad that I'm talking about that, blame it on Make It Make Sense, because ain't nothing else was to talk about, child. So I said, well, shit, let's fuck it. Let's go for it. And I did reach out, so I did my due diligence or whatever. So what do y'all think about this? Are you guys glad that I'm covering this topic? Do you guys think it's a good topic? Press 5 if you feel like this is a good topic to talk about. Press 7 if not. What do y'all think? I'm looking in the comment section and say, oh yeah, hell, I can see it clear as day. Oh, you can see it, daughter? Why they so blind? Why they so blind? They know it's going to come out. He done quiet. Yes. So I don't know which one should I touch on first. So let's clear this Christian Keys shit out first. What what is this? And another thing with Christian Keys, now he's a Christian, but what Christian man is out here really producing a show full of male strippers getting butt naked and horn men around the city? What does that got to do with Christ? I don't understand that. But you know what? I really don't get it. I don't get it. So what do y'all think about it? Do you guys think that Christian Keys got paid and he's covering up for Tyler? Let's do that. And I want you guys to call in and tell me your thoughts about Christian and Tyler before we move on to Larry, because Larry is next. Then we're going to open up the callers for that. They said that Jordan dude looked like a trans man. Girl, he looked like something sweet, okay? Sweet and zesty, don't it? All right, so call in, let us know what y'all thoughts about Christian Keys. Do y'all feel that he got paid by Tyler and he's protecting Tyler? Press 1. If you feel like I got it wrong, press 7, call in. Why did he delete that video? Why he ain't put out the video of the recording? And he came out here talking about he care about the victims. He want to protect the victims. How is he protecting the victims, huh? I don't know, but they say Tyler Perry's a big man. He does a lot for the community. A lot of people love Tyler Perry. Shit, I don't got no problem with Tyler Perry, to be honest with you. I think he's a great man. He does great things, but if he is doing what Christian Keys said he was doing, and honey, is Christian Keys jealous? Is Christian Keys gay? Okay, what did Tyler do wrong? Tyler, you ain't do nothing wrong to me, nigga. Shit. What did Tyler do wrong? If he did any wrong, he tried to mess with Christian Keys. He hit on Christian Keys. But did Christian Keys, was he doing some shit to try to flirt with him to get apart? You know what I'm saying? Is Christian Keys telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth? I don't know, because Christian Keys already lied. He already said he was going to go to the police and give the damn recordings, and he ain't went to no damn police, so he's a damn liar. He said he was going to have that man locked up, and everybody going to know. He said he's a damn liar, so I don't know if I can trust Christian Keys. Okay? But we got a caller calling from 678. You're live on the air. What are your thoughts about all this? Especially with this Christian Keys shit and Tyler.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear you well.
Okay, cool. I just want to say that in terms of Christian Keys, I remember the night he went live, and he was reading the comments that were in his live, and people were going up and down his comments saying, it's Tyler, it's Tyler, it's Tyler, and they were trashing Tyler Perry. And he was reading comments. So he saw that they were accusing Tyler Perry, going up and down his comment section, and not one time did he say it's not Tyler Perry. And I always felt like if you knew that they were accusing someone who you weren't referring to, you would have easily have said, no, it's not who y'all are saying. He never said that.
You absolutely right. He was Tyler. Can we? But why are the people so dumb? Why they playing so dumb? Yeah. Why they like, oh my God, he never said it? Well, shit. Come on, 1 + 1 = 2, ho. Y'all so spiritual, you so aligned and you're woke, but you can't see that shit. If it wasn't Tyler, you knew his ass would have cleared that shit. You knew he would have been like, nah, y'all got the wrong person. Because if Christian Keys have any heart in him, if a wrong person is getting nailed to the damn cross, you don't allow somebody get nailed to the cross, because that makes them a victim. Because they ain't do shit and they got wrong for nothing. And you are at fault at that. So ain't no way.
You are at fault.
So what and the
Tyler
fuck?
Perry,
why are these people? Why is the community so retarded? I don't know what to say about it. What's wrong with them? Is it the worship? They just worship Tyler? What is it?
I think they worship Tyler Perry. You know, they've drank the Tyler Perry Kool-Aid for years. You know, Tyler Perry has made $1 billion empire off bashing black men. I mean, this is supposed to be the most powerful black man in Hollywood, right? Supposedly, that's what everybody keeps telling me. He has his own studio. He has this. He has that. He has this. Tyler can do this and Tyler can do that. But one thing Tyler Perry can't do, even with all of his money and power, one thing Tyler Perry hasn't been able to do as a black man is depict black men in a positive light in his films.
But he loved black men, so make that make sense. Don't he love black
But
men?
make that
He
make
loved
sense.
fine black men. Christian Keys said that he give him 100K to bust them ankles. Is he a top or a bottom? What is it? Huh? Huh? What is it? I mean, the reason why we
It's
gotta
gotta be
know
something.
if he a top or a bottom, that explains a lot. Tops and bottoms are different, and you understand? Okay?
Right, right.
The personalities are
But
different.
but who wants to picture? But going to T.D. Jakes, who wants to picture T.D. Jakes in that position?
Girl, child, I'm sorry. Listen, it'd be a lot of motherfuckers I'd be worried about. I'd be like, damn, how he pulled that? You'd be surprised. Shit. These men, they don't dare sleep with anything. Just like the straight men, they'll sleep with anything. They be with big back, big whales. And then money talks. If he has money and influence,
Oh yeah, he's
that
rich.
might make
Yeah,
a person
yeah, he
look
can sleep
good.
with him. Yeah,
Because look at Biggie
yeah, he can
Smalls.
sleep with
Hell.
anybody.
Look at Biggie Smalls. He's
Yeah.
big. Well, rest in peace. But a lot of people was calling him Big Sexy and Big Papa. Now, what the fuck? But hey, and he was cocked eyed. You don't know what the hell he looking at, but they call that sexy. So hell, they call anything
But he
sexy.
did
And look
say,
at the state of the world now. Everybody want to be fucking sexy, knowing they not. But in this new generation, everybody's sexy. Hell, look at Miss Netta ass. She's sexy too. Netta and Charles. So hell, shit.
yeah,
If Miss Netta can get
your lunch is ready.
if Netta can get Charles, why can't TD Jakes get? Ah!
You right though. You right though.
Girl,
Because
bye.
Charles ain't a bad looking dude.
Mm,
Charles ain't bad looking.
mm, 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 mm.
But yeah, but that night when he was going live, they were roasting Tyler Perry, and he was reading comments, and he saw it. And I said that night, I said, well, if it's not Tyler Perry should be angry with you for not clearing it up.
It
You know?
was Tyler Perry. Let's just stop
But it
playing
had to have
dumb.
been.
Can we please stop playing dumb? We are intelligent creatures, are we not? We are humans, okay? We are in 2024. We are people that create the computers, the chips that can read your mind. And yet we can't figure this shit out. And then let's talk about the church. Y'all supposed to be the spirit of discernment in 2024. Back when I was growing up, hell, they can tell you a gay from miles away. Now y'all can't sense it. When you got them in a pulpit, you can't sense energies and spirits that's talking to you. Girl, bye. Child, bye.
But the black church has always had gays in the black church, from the deacon on the DL to the keyboard players, choir directors, the ministers, junior pastors. The black church has always had gays in it, but it's always turned a blind eye to it, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? When I was coming up, I didn't see it. Maybe I was blind to it. I didn't see it till I was forced to go to church, and then I started seeing shit. But the church queens, they ain't my type. I like real niggas, okay? The church queens, they was too soft for me, honey. I'm like, nah, this ain't my cup of tea. This is some bullshit, okay?
It's always been there. Like, even if you, I don't know if you're familiar with what they claim, the story of James Cleveland, the godfather of black gospel. If you look it up, they say that's what James Cleveland was doing. Before T.D. Jakes was allegedly doing all of this and all of the other black ministers, James Cleveland was doing it in the 70s.
See, I don't know about the history. I don't even know who James Cleveland is, to be honest with you. So I left the church, when I was young, like in my late teens, and I ain't never looked back. So I didn't see much, you know. I just knew it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Now never mind. I'm telling too much. But yeah, I see some people out in the industry not now that's real big. That back in the day we twirl a few times. But honey, they straight identifying. You know what I mean? So it ain't my. I don't tell my
Identifying as
business. No
straight.
way. Yeah, they telling these women how to live and how to date and how to get a man. Okay.
Well, I guess they can tell the women how to get a man. I guess they can. But I just really feel like it was definitely Tyler Perry that he was speaking on. And another thing I want to point out, my problem with Christian Keys is that he said that he was going to go to the police because he didn't want it to happen to any other young men in the industry. Well, you haven't gone to the police. You haven't named who it was. So you lied. You're not looking out for potential victims. You're not preventing it from happening to other young men in the industry. So that was a lie. You don't care about them like
I
that.
knew it was a lie. And I ain't never felt sorry for him. Because how can you go for how many years? He said 8 years to 10 years. He had all these recordings of all these men. And I'm like,
Right.
well, if you felt sorry for them, then why you ain't stop them? But then again, these are not underage boys. These are grown men. They can make the decisions.
Yeah,
It seems like
that's
you're
true.
jealous. And then why is Tyler Perry telling you about him busting down other men? That's some gay shit. Ain't no straight man want to hear about the busting down of other men. None.
Right, right. And can you imagine him saying, "Oh, you see that one over there? You know, he got this role, but I had to give him a little bit before he could." Right, right. No straight man is gonna listen to that.
And he
They're gonna
just
like,
sitting
what the
there
fuck?
recording like he's telling people, yeah, I was undercover. And these women just eating that shit up. Well, he not like that. He just wanted to get more information. Okay, see, I can't deal with the dumb shit. Uh-uh.
But you know what? But women have always turned a blind eye. Look, my mom was a huge Luther Vandross fan, and all of her friends, and they swore he was singing to him. We look back now, we be like, they didn't know. They thought Luther was straight, some of them. So look, we all know what was going on there, right?
So why did Christian Keys now they say that he has deleted that video that he exposed Tyler Perry? He no longer talks about it. He acts like it never happened and he just moves on. And it's like, how in the F the audacity? And then for the community, you guys was so riding for him and then y'all just disappeared. Y'all don't give a fuck either. It's just fake outrage to my understanding.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to last long. It was just, whenever somebody goes on and they say they're going to do this and it's an expose and I'm going to the cops, I knew he wasn't really going to the cops. He wasn't going to do that. I think he was just I think he wanted some money out of whoever
You know he got that
it
money from
was.
Tyler. From Tyler.
And I thought that they were shocked that he actually went live and said that. I actually think he threatened them and they didn't take him seriously. And so when
Tyler.
he went live, that was him more so talking to the person who had done it. And he was using us as part of that. So I
But
think
you
he
know
got
what?
paid. And then we're not going
Tyler,
to hear anything else from him.
Tyler got a reputation of throwing money at problems. Look at Monique. Do
Yep.
you remember Monique said that Tyler offered her a big check to shut it up, but she didn't take it. Sydney didn't take it. And she put it out on a recording. He throws money at problems to shut it down. He has money. He throws it at people to shut it up. He's never had money before. And can we talk about Tyler Perry transition? They say he was a homeless man, right?
They said homeless in his car in Atlanta.
So did he ever had a boyfriend before, child?
Look,
Huh? Did he had a
Tyler Perry was
girlfriend
homeless.
before? Huh? Where the
he was
girlfriend's
homeless
at?
in his car in Atlanta when he was struggling. I'm going to leave that right there.
But okay, but where the girlfriend's
In it.
at? Where the girlfriend's at?
We've never heard any old girlfriends come
Shut
forward
up.
We
Shut
live
up.
we live in the social media age, right?
Now you know
So
some
we all know
girlfriends
when
gonna
some
come up now. Come on now.
right. We all know when somebody becomes famous, an old girlfriend, even if it was his prom date, every now and then they'll post and say, "I went to the prom with so and so," right?
Mm-hmm.
All your all your high school friends will post something every now and then. So and so and me in our yearbook or whatever. We've never had an old girlfriend come forward. He's never spoke on an ex-girlfriend. There's never been one come forward. A prom date, a fling, nothing. Nothing. No woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's
No
sad.
woman at
I'm
all.
a whole transgender,
They're
and
good.
I can
'Cause
I can bring several women that I dated. Okay, okay.
I was about to say that. You have men that are openly gay now, but they had ex-girlfriends before they came out.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Shit, Larry Reid
You got
had a
that.
baby mama. Shit.
Look at that.
Larry had a
Look
baby
at
mama.
that.
Didn't Eddie Long have some kids? TD Jakes got a whole
Now,
wife. Christian Keys
his
had a
whole
baby. He
wife.
did his duty. Diddy got kids. You know, all the DL men gotta have some kids, but maybe he's a real bottom. Maybe he can't get it up. Cause you know them bottoms, that shit
I
just
don't know.
ain't
Tyler
working.
got a no. He got a baby now. He got a baby now with a
Okay,
baby
but
mom.
let's
If
talk
you want
about
to believe
Tyler
that.
Baby. Did he really do it the traditional way, or he had one that technology?
Nah,
Come on now.
nah. He paid that chick.
Yeah.
Come on. I
He,
think she.
you know they got
carried it,
that
but it was
operation.
probably an insemination.
Yeah, you got the operation where he can
Definitely.
you know play and put it in a cup and keep it in the freezer, or
That's
they can
exactly
take
what he did.
it a needle because I thought about it, and they can go. Well, never mind. Never mind. Nah, okay. Back in the day, they can take a needle and they can go in them nuts. You know what I mean? And they can draw
Yeah,
it out them nuts. You know, and they can do it
and
like
then
that
make a
too.
baby.
Yeah, they can draw it out the nuts. Cause you know some men they just can't get that. It is not functional. You know what I mean?
Right, right. So you have to go and use other means.
Yeah, just like I learned functional with
But he,
transgenders, because you know they say some transgenders are functional, not functional. That means some of them can go up, you know, if they not on that shit. But if they on that shit, it ain't gonna be functional or whatever. So I said, "Oh, I didn't know nothing about that. Functional, not functional. Shit, shit. I'm thinking if you got that between your legs, it gonna work, honey. It don't. All these don't work. Did y'all know that? I did not know that. So
erectile dysfunction.
right. I guess that's what it is. I ain't never known nothing about no erectile dysfunction. What the fuck is that? I ain't never. Shit, all dicks work for me. Shit. Okay. But
Now that means the penis is in the shop for 30
yeah,
days.
you know we can't use too many explicit words, so we gotta be creative with our thoughts instead of the p word. You gotta make something up, say the pole, the hot dog, something.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
for those
The glizzy.
guys and those guys and women, shit, they gotta get a needle because they can't get it up because I guess. Well, shit, you know what else I learned too, and I didn't know about it. And I don't know how true it is, but I guess, you know, shit, I don't know. I'm like, they gotta, okay, can you produce fireworks without being strong, if you know what I mean? And I guess some people do it, especially ones that
Oh,
got the small ones, they'll rub it out or whatever. Okay, and I'm like, what the fuck
now
is this?
you can.
This crazy.
Well, yeah, I guess you would. It might not be good sex for the woman
Well, let's not
who's
say the S
procreating with the
word. Let's
man.
say maybe
It might
not
not. Oh
good
yeah, it might not. It might not be a good experience
for the man
for
or
the
woman.
woman.
Or the man, because what if you get
But
a man that can't get it up and he got a small one, he just got to rub it like he's, you know, like a DJ.
but he can still make that baby. All he would have to do is just have a firework.
But
You
for
know.
those that can't get in that cup and stuff, or some that cannot produce a lot of it, they get a needle and they get the surgery and they plug it up in them nuts and they, you know, try to get it out that way. Ain't that kind of cool? Technology is something. So I think Tyler probably did some of
Yeah.
that. I don't think he's man enough. Well, I'm not telling bottoms that are not men. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's just that Tyler
Bottoms
Perry.
are
Have you
men
ever seen him?
too, right? Right. Some. So, depending on how you identify. Okay.
I just think he probably paid her. I think he paid her to carry the baby. You know,
Yeah, but do you think he
and I
put
think
that
she was
thing in
cool with
her?
it. Nah, I
No,
could
you
be
know he
wrong,
ain't put
but
that shit
nah,
up in her now. Shit. Cause
nah,
you okay,
I
let's
could
be
be wrong.
honest. A lot of these tops are lazy. They broke as fuck. They don't got drive and ambition. But the bottoms, these are some successful fucking bottoms, ain't it? Okay, shit. And they aggressive, ain't they? Honey, I tell you what.
But TD, you know what though?
What?
Tyler Perry will probably be the most powerful one there is.
The power bottom, yeah. And
Most
TD
powerful
Jakes.
black one.
Don't forget about TD.
And TD Jakes.
Yeah, the power
TD
bottoms
Jakes.
are good
Wow.
girlfriends, honey. Oh shit. They gotta look out for each other. Hey girl. Shit. All right. I know that's right. I ain't mad because it's successful. Shit. Represent LGBT. Look, I mean, I don't know how to, but they have to get it how they have to get it, right? Like they probably, if they would have came out in the beginning and say, hey, we're gay, nobody, TD Jakes wouldn't have got what he got. Shit, they all scammers. You
No,
know,
no.
these are really city
Yeah, he would
girls.
have never.
These are the real city girls. If you look at it, right?
He said they the real city girls.
I mean, come on. They
Not
scammed their
Carisha.
way to the top. Shit, they making that
Not
money.
Carisha and JT.
Hell yeah.
It's Tyler and TD.
Hell yeah.
Tyler
Okay.
and TD, not Carisha and JT. That's
Because
funny.
if
That's
all
real
these
funny.
men were to be honest and came out there gay, they would not have this success, right?
No, not especially not in church, because it just would have never. They would have never gotten that successful. You know,
So shit, they
it's
had
one
to
thing for it to
scam.
be rumored. It's one thing for it to be rumored, but for you to come out and say it's true and still think you're going to get to that level, no. Nah, you would never make it after confirming that. You know what I'm saying? It just never would
Especially
have happened.
in the black community. Black community is full of homophobia. So I
Yeah.
understand why they had to scam and lie to get to the top. I'm not mad at them. I'm just gossiping about the shit. You understand? So I don't want you to ever think that I'm coming from a hateful place, like I'm mad they
Nah,
gay.
no, not at
I
all.
know shit. They have to do what they have to do. Shit. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm thinking like,
That's why
damn,
so many rappers.
maybe I should have stayed a nigga and got me a hoe and just made it to the top. If I was Tyler, what would I do? Then would I come out and just change to be a transgender? Then no, that's gonna fuck up my career.
Unless you do it, but then again,
You gotta
if you
sacrifice
do it
something,
after
right?
you,
You gotta sacrifice something.
but you can do it after you've already made it. But you could do it after you've already made it. For example, let's just say tomorrow Jay-Z decides he's a billionaire, right? Let's just say tomorrow Jay-Z decides I want to be a woman. It'll be the biggest scandal that we've ever seen in our
The
lifetime.
black
Right?
community
If
would
he
not
decided
like that.
was
Ooh, the black community won't like
But
that man.
but get this though, Jay-Z's already a billionaire. He's established.
I
It
know,
wouldn't hurt
but
him
his
as much.
empire will fall down. When I tell you his empire will fall down, he will get villainized. Ain't nobody gonna be happy for that shit, especially in the black community. No. Shit, if I was Jay-Z and I was a transgender, I said, fuck it. I'm going to have to change in my next lifetime, but I'm not doing it this time. I understand. I talked to plenty of guys that say, you know what, I really feel like a woman inside, but they got their wife
The
or
way the
their
money is
parents
set
not
up,
going to
right?
accept it or whatever, so they got to, continue to act like a man. I said, well, go ahead, sister, because I know you really want me to call you a sister anyway. So, okay. Ain't life
I'm just
crazy? Ain't it crazy? Mm.
yeah, it is crazy. But in a perfect world, we would all be able to be who we want to be and not be judged for it. and be accepted for living in our truth. And that should be the case for everybody, because only God can judge. And the last time I checked, he didn't need an assistant in that area. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're
So
saying.
I just don't think.
I
I
hear
think that
what you're
only God can
saying,
judge.
but I don't think it's
We live in a
reality.
very judge. It's not reality. It's not.
I think
Unfortunately, it's
it's
not.
like fairy tale. I think the world, we're human. We're going to judge. I think that's a natural,
That's true.
fleshly instinct. If take religion out of it, your flesh is going to judge. You can judge good things, bad things. You're going to judge. I think, however, society, they pushes normalize. This is what it's going to be in our society. This is culture, and we're going to push this to be right, and we're going to push this to be wrong. So when you have cultures like that, and who you are does not fit into that society, then it comes an issue for you, and you have to navigate that water. But I have heard in societies before, not in America, that they did have it where they were more, fluid with gender and all that. However, if you don't have that issue, it's always gonna be something else. You know what I mean? For another group of people. So that's just how life is. You just gotta roll with the dice and keep
Yeah.
it going. But honey, let's get back to TD and Christian, because I know we got off. And I just want to say I thank you for calling, and I really enjoy your commentary and your thought process. I really do.
Thank you. You too. You too. I'm a fan. I listen to you. I listen to you all the time.
I appreciate it. Why this the first time I'm hearing you? I'm playing. I'm
I don't
playing.
know.
Don't answer that. That's okay.
No. I think I may have called one time before, maybe during the pandemic.
No, okay, that was a long
Maybe
time
it was
ago.
probably during the
Yeah.
It probably was a little second ago, but I think I called during that time.
Got it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, Christian Keys, he is going to protect Tyler Perry. The reason why I say he's protecting him, if you have
He got his
a
check.
pedo out here in the neighborhood and you're not outing him and getting him arrested for the crimes or the horrible things that he did, then you're part of it and you're protecting him. And then I look at it, what horrible thing that TD Jakes did? What was so horrible that TD Jakes did? The only horrible I can think that TD Jakes did in this situation was come on to him, right? In the beginning, he said TD Jakes was grabbing at his, his pearls. And shit, I don't know. Do you think Christian Keys is gay? I think so. What you think?
I think by our definition, but I think in his mind, he would call it gay for pay. Meaning, and he's not even going to say this probably, but I think it was in his mind, he just did what he felt everyone else was doing to get on. Because you got to realize the industry. He knows that if he
why he not
with
with a
that, he wasn't
woman?
the first.
All these beautiful women out here, he love women. Why he not with a woman there?
Right.
He going on 50,
Yeah, 'cause he could have a
50,
woman.
60. Huh?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
can get me
You
a
right.
woman tomorrow.
You right,
Shit,
though.
I'm a whole fucking transgender. But why can't he get him one? Because he don't want one. He don't want no goddamn woman.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it real. But he comes out here to my, I want a beautiful woman. All that pandering shit. And people eat it up. They don't give up. All right, so that's my thing on that. But I think the only thing that Tyler Perry did, according to Christian, was come on to him. But other than that, with the other men, that is Tyler Perry business and them other men's. Tyler Perry, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. Why would you tell Christian Keys all this? But could Christian Keys be lying? Do you think he was lying about sitting up there recording Tyler Perry? Was that a lie that Christian Keys did? You know he's an actor, shit. So you know he's Hollywood,
Okay,
so
I'll
he
say
can't
this.
lie. Was it a lie?
I'll say this. When he said that he secretly recorded a person, that could have been a lie to scare the person and make them think, well, damn, did he secretly record me? And I didn't know it? Could he really have this as evidence? And I think he was trying to get the attention of the person that he was accusing and letting them know. That live was pretty much letting them know I'm not playing. And so I think that was code for cut the check that we've discussed, or I'm going to blow the lid off of all of this. And I think him even doing the live shocked them because they didn't even think he would do that. And when he went that far with it, even, I think they would say, okay. And I think the check was cut. So we're not going to hear about that from him anymore. The check was cut.
Okay, well, this is the thing. Why is Tyler Perry having conversations with an alleged straight man, Christian Keys, about how he's rocking a bed with all these men? Was Christian Keys telling him this to say, hey, straight men give me dick all the time. How about you try it? You know, I know you need money. Because didn't Christian Keys say he broke as hell? And if you got a man that say, yeah, you know, I give such and such $100K to come over here, bust them ankles. And then when Christian Keys say bust them ankles, that sounds like a bottom. It's busting ankles. Because I think a man, okay, you bend over and you touch your ankles, right? You getting stuck. And I'm like, well, damn, is Tyler Perry a top? Is Tyler Perry a top? And I'm like, okay, if he topping all these allegedly straight men, are they cleaning out their ass good? Or do Tyler Perry like shitty dicks? I mean, what is it? You know what I mean? Because these straight niggas, they don't even take good showers, let alone clean that hole real good. Okay? So I don't get that shit. I said, okay, so maybe he lying about touching about the ankles. I don't know. And I'm like, well, it's Tyler Perry. Which one is it? See, if we know the position, this shit will make it easier for the storyline. But that is a big clue. I think it's a bottom. But I could be wrong. Shit, because you think every trans woman is a bottom, right? But you wrong. So you just never know.
So
it has got me to open my mind. You just don't know. But yeah, okay. So if Tyler Perry wanted them to top him, right? But if a straight man can't get it up, they can take pills. They can be on them honey packs, right? They take them honey packs. They probably watch women, and then they put on that straight. They get put on straight adult content. So you see a woman moaning, and you know you see that, and then they get them rock, and then Tyler Perry go to town or whatever. And once you get a rock, you get a rock. Ain't no going back. And they have the fun in their life, and they get paid for it. And then they just pretend like it never happened. I guess it's like Vegas. What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. What's going on in Tyler stays in Tyler.
Stays in Vegas.
Uh-huh. But Tyler be running his mouth like a bitch. And that's why I say that give me bottom tees too. Why is he going around telling Christian all the men that he's been with? Unless he was trying to get Christian to flip.
He would only do that if he was comfortable. He would only do that if he felt there would have to be a reason that he was comfortable with him, which leads me to believe that maybe he knew he got down like that too.
Well, Christian says that Tyler been trying to get with him for years.
Yeah, I remember he said that the man he was talking about had tried it. He said that the man came over to his apartment one night. You remember that?
Yeah, but he was talking about a few men. And what straight man is getting in line with so many gay men? And he says to his point that he don't have a problem with gay men. He comfortable being around gay men. So, honey, it's some very fishy shit right there. But, honey, as long as he getting his money, because he don't give a damn what y'all care about him. But then Christian Keys had an issue a while ago, and he had an issue with so many gay men coming in his DMs because gay men felt like he was a part of them. And he's like, no, I'm not a part of y'all. Can y'all please leave me alone? He felt like it's disrespectful. And maybe Christian Keys, he give me the type of person like he only wants successful billionaire men to contact him. But if you're a broke, gay man, he don't deal with dusties. He not fucking with you dusty gays, okay? Y'all are below his level. He a top tier bitch. You know what I mean?
So you trying to say broke turns him off?
Hell yeah, especially these gay men that's dusties that can't do shit for him. He look at them as disgust. Girl, give it up, okay? Let me tell y'all, I'm straight.
That's
And Christian Keys don't realize when you tell these gay men you straight, it just turn them on even more. It turned them on even more. Shit, I tried that back in the day. Motherfuckers thought I was a bottom, right? Which I probably was, but I said I need to make my stock go higher. I got me a woman. I took her to the gay club. We started making out, honey. Everybody was like, "Damn, I didn't know you like women." I didn't, but it helped
and
my
so they were thinking
reputation
they
at
were
the
gonna take,
time. Huh? They looked at
and
me
they
like,
was
"Ooh,
looking at
you're a
your
real
girl
man
like
now."
I'm gonna take your dude.
It
They
make your
was looking
stock
at your
go
girl
up.
like they were gonna take your dude.
Make your stock go up. So, do you think TD Jakes and Tyler Perry? Do you think Tyler Perry have these conversations with TD Jakes about the men that he gets? Do you think they like if Tyler got a
They are
man
friends.
and they be like, "Well, listen, I got this one nigga. He can put it down. He fine as fuck. Let me introduce you to him." Do you think they behind the scenes? Because that's what straight men do. Behind the scenes, they do have these
Yeah,
whores
man.
and they exchange
Yeah.
whores, on a low low. That's good. And I can see
Well, you
that
know what Nate
shit.
Dogg said?
Huh?
Ain't no fun if the home. You know what Nate Dogg said? Ain't no fun if the homies can't have sex.
Hell yeah. Do bottoms have that same mentality? Do bottoms share dick?
Hey, can you imagine that conversation being recorded and going viral?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do
It
bottoms
would
share
shut
it?
the internet down.
And
That
it's
would shut the
TD
internet
Jakes,
down.
Diddy, and TD Jakes, Diddy, and Tyler. Do you think Diddy is the bottom too?
I think Diddy is so out there. I think Diddy is a typical Scorpio. He'll try anything.
So he
And I
versatile.
think,
He's
especially,
versatile.
yeah, I think Diddy will try it all. Diddy's weird. Some nights he might participate, and some nights he might say, "I just want to drink some Henny and watch."
Uh-huh.
He weird.
Uh,
Diddy, I think, is out there, a freak,
got it. But
like over the top.
he's in communication with TD Jakes. They are good
They're
friends.
very
They
good
came
friends.
out,
Hmm.
I do have pictures of that. And TD Jakes is in line with Tyler Perry. So they all are connected and they all are friends. So it's not like, okay, this is far fetched. They don't even know each other. They know each other.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, they're very good friends. Yeah,
Damn, I can't find a picture
definitely.
now.
I don't know why. I don't, because you know that video where Tyler Perry went to T.D. Jakes' church and gave him the $1 million,
Yeah, I just
and
pulled
then
it up.
he had like he was laying hands on T.D. Jakes, and I said they're making a mockery out of the church right here. Who gave Tyler Perry the go ahead to act as if he's laying hands on arguably the most famous black minister in the country right now? Who said that was okay?
Well, I think the reason why he do it, if I was trying to think like a bottom, you gotta think like a bottom, okay? Who gonna write a book like that? Think like a bottom to get. I'm playing, but I think
TD Jakes.
he wanted he wanted to get back at the straight people, or he wanted to get back at the church that was probably condemning him for the Medea character. I think it was like a play, like saying "f you," you know. I'm going to go to TD Jakes, the man you love, and I'm going to give him and I'm going to have relations with him. I think it was a F you because he always got criticized. He got loved by the church, but he also got criticized by the church as well. And I think it was a F you on them. That's just my take on it. What do you think about my take on that?
Cool. It could be. It's definitely a possibility. What better way to say, hi, I got you, than to go into the most famous black minister's church with $1 million check,
Hmm.
you know?
And why would
So
TD
yeah, that would.
Jakes? Why would TD Jakes accept it?
Well, I think that I know he tried to act like he was shocked that the man was bringing the check, but I think that's fake. I think they discussed it. I think they wanted to make a spectacle out of it, I think he told them, I'm coming in with the check, and I think, he knew that, oh, you're coming in with the check, we need to make a spectacle. It needs to be a production. I'm gonna act like you're laying hands on me. Da 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 da. I don't think anything that happened was off the cuff. I think it was all talked about and thought of and thought out. You know what I'm saying?
I think TD Jakes gets upset as well. I think that TD Jakes and Tyler, they have conversations. And it's possible that Tyler Perry is upset at, the church, trying to condemn him for being a woman and all that. And TD Jakes like, yeah, that's some effed up shit, because TD Jakes got feelings of being a bottom too, So, when you're a bottom or a top or gay and you can't express it, and you wish, I think they have fantasies coming out and just being themselves, but they probably can't. Because you have some discreet men that are happy with being discreet and they don't want nothing else. Then you have some discreet men that are bitter about it and they wish they had a different life, but at the same time, they don't want to give up their privilege and the money and stuff that they have. But they do have a part of themselves that, like, fuck, I want to fight back as well, but I can't. My hand is tied, but I'm so powerful. So I think TD Jakes wanted to F them too, and got in line with Tyler and just not care. Because I think if TD Jakes really cared about his reputation when it comes to this, it's no way that he would want to put himself in that type of controversial light. I think he would be more protective of his image, especially getting in line with Diddy. It just gives like he wanted to put a middle finger up at the church as well. And I don't know, did he get criticized for something or was just part of himself? And I say that because I guess I'm projecting. Like when I was in the church, hell, they had me up there doing youth ministry. I didn't want to do it, but I was
Right.
under my parents. But at the same time, I'm like, these motherfuckers don't like me. They don't care about me. But they put me on a pedestal and they praised me just because I gave what they wanted. I gave the aesthetics and illusion that they wanted. But shit, I mean, I ain't do nothing like. What did I do something like that? I was still fucking and sucking. So yeah. So no. Is that a FU? If you up there on the pulpit
That
and you
would
still
be.
sucking and fucking,
That
huh?
would be.
You still fornicating,
Yeah, that
right?
would be.
Okay. And then I'm like, I
That
can't
would be.
wait till I get to this nigga. Shit.
That
Oh.
definitely would be.
Yeah, I only mess with one man in the church. But like I said, he's big now on social media or whatever. He made it real big. I'm so happy for him. But I don't talk to him. He don't even know I transitioned. I don't think no. We stopped talking when I moved out that city. But anyway, yeah. But
Wow, wow.
shit. But yeah. All right. So, what else you got to say about it? Cuz I'm lost for words getting into my own shit.
I got to. Well, the Bible says beware of false prophets, right? And so whenever a scandal comes out about a black minister that black people love, they're quick to say, "Oh, I don't believe it." They trying to bring a brother down, all of this stuff that he's doing positive in the community. They're trying to bring a brother down, and I'm thinking to myself, well, the Bible says beware of false prophets. That's God telling you there will be false prophets on earth. Everybody can't be wrongly accused. You know what I'm saying?
But do they make
Somebody has
him
to be a
do it
false
make them
prophet.
false prophets?
I'll say this: being who they are does not
Gay
make them a
men.
false prophet.
Okay, being gay does
Yeah,
not
no, no,
make them
yeah.
a false prophet.
Being being
So what
being
is
who
it?
you are does not make being who you are does not make you a false prophet. But I'm gonna tell you what does: portraying to be someone you're not. So if you have a wife who's really your beard and you're covering up your true lifestyle and you're making money as a minister and you're using a fake image of yourself, then you are a false prophet because everything that you're presenting to the world is false. So if what we're hearing about TD Jakes is true, he would definitely be a false prophet. You're not even showing us the real you. You get what I'm
Well,
saying?
I gotta, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I guess
Meanwhile, if you had a
my take on it
if you had a
is,
minister who was
go
openly
ahead.
gay,
Huh?
if you had a minister who was openly gay, you might not agree with the lifestyle, but he's being himself. There are no errors about him. What you see is what you get. He's already told you this is, he's a gay minister. He believes in the Lord, but he is gay. That wouldn't be a false prophet. He's living in his truth. He
Who?
would be better than what T.D. Jakes is. If there was a gay minister who's openly gay, he's living in his truth. T.D. Jakes would not be living in his truth if what we're hearing is correct.
Mm. Who you saying living in this truth? You saying Larry Reid?
Um, if he's openly gay,
Oh.
and he's upfront about it,
I
right?
don't know. I
You
don't
know, I
know
always
who
say,
openly. I don't know who openly
but
gay.
I don't think he. Well, they have churches where they have gay ministers, and most of the congregation is gay. They have churches, you know,
Uh, I think people don't know about
and
them churches now. That haven't hit
they
mainstream.
actually do.
Did they do?
They actually do. Yeah, they have those churches. Yeah.
Really? I heard
So,
about it, but I think they're more underground. But maybe I could be wrong. I don't know about them churches. I just knew I wasn't raised
so
up like that should exist or whatever. But go ahead.
yeah, so if you're living your truth, there's nothing false about you. And like you said, it's human nature for people to judge. But if you are living in your truth, then there's nothing false about you. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's all religion. I mean, belief based. Like I hear what you're saying. That's your belief. However,
Hmm.
like how I was raised up, they don't believe that. They believe it's a gay spirit that enter your body that has perverted your mind to think something that it's not.
Hmm.
That's how I was
And it needs
believe.
to be prayed, and
So
it needs to be prayed away.
right, that's the religion. So
Hmm.
now you're saying
Hmm.
that same religion is now having gay pastors and I guess gay representation in that entity. And I'm just saying,
Hmm.
oh, I hear it. But when I was in that religion, that's not how I was brought up. So I separate, I think everybody have their own belief. So shit, that's that
Yeah,
shit, religion and shit.
they do.
Go
Yeah, it's
ahead.
you know, I just don't think that the I mean, let's just call a thing, as Ian Van Zant says, we're gonna call a thing a thing. I don't think the black church is ever going to accept it. That's just never going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
never
never
gonna
going to
happen. I could have
happen.
been told you that.
And
Not in this
and the
lifetime.
only part, and I think the reason why you have so many black men on the DL is because the black community is so homophobic and not accepting of it.
Right.
That is
So
the primary reason.
that's a gatekeeping. Gatekeeping men from being
Right,
gay. They gatekeeping. Ooh, we got some
right,
gatekeepers. They like,
right. And so when a
close
man
this
is
gate. No
openly
more
gay,
gay men. We not allowing y'all to be gay. Close the gates. Okay? So now you just got a whole bunch of download niggas. Okay? Close the gates.
right,
Okay?
because they can't come out about it.
Mhm.
And I think that has hurt the black community by not being accepting. Because because you don't have to
It has
agree
hurt
with someone.
it has hurt everybody, but in their mind they feel like, well shit, they just don't want to see it either. The thought
Yeah.
or the image of a black man being with another
Mhm.
black man, it disgusts a lot of people. Can you imagine? Well, I'm sure they have it. And I don't want to sound homophobic because I'm not. I'm just speaking from the mindset of a lot of straight people. And the only reason I can see that and speak that because that's the people I was raised around and that's what I see. So I know how they feel about it or whatever. But if they saw
Mhm.
two black strong men holding hands on a pew and kissing, like a first lady and a first man, honey, they will, whoa, girl, child,
Like,
they're ready to flip that
man,
church down. They say,
Grandma
look at the
Lucille, man.
devil. The devil is a lie. I won't allow it. We not tolerating it. Honey, they'll get it on the Trump train real quick. Honey, if you thought there was a Biden, honey, they gonna vote for Trump. Fix this shit.
My Aunt Lucille would have a heart attack in the first pew.
Yeah, the world,
She would
girl, they gonna
probably.
say the world is coming tonight. The world is coming to an end tonight. Do you hear me? Lord have mercy.
You right. You are
Mm,
right. They
mm,
be
mm.
like, "Take me now, take me
What
now."
the fuck is this?
They just never gonna they're never gonna be accepting of that. The black church is never, and we know what's going on in the black church, I think the church has the attitude, but to publicly speak it and call it your truth, they don't want any parts of it. It can be secretly going on, but to publicly say it, you know what I'm saying? And be
Right.
caught
They have an
living, no.
issue
And
with imagery. They don't
it's
care about
that's
the
all it is.
truth. It's not the truth that
Mhm.
hurts, it's the imagery. The
Mhm.
image,
Mhm.
people are so, and that's, to me, that's more fleshly, because it's the image. You don't see a person for who they are, the spirit realm, but the image of it all is sickening. Um so
Mhm.
But I do feel, to your point also, that TD Jakes, I don't know him, but I'm assuming he was raised in the church. And all of them were probably
Yeah,
groomed
probably.
in the church. And I don't know,
Mhm. Mhm.
to have the love for God and still be who you are as gay, that has to be a hard road. That has to be a challenging road. Okay?
But you know what? But I
Huh.
think that's a role. But I think that's a role he may have and not just him. But I think when you play a role for so long though, it becomes like second nature
Of
to
course,
you.
yeah.
It's sort of like brushing your teeth. You know how you brush your teeth in the morning and you don't even give it much thought. You just brush your teeth and go about your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not even something you give much thought to because it's an everyday routine. Because that is a mask that he would have to wear every day of his life, especially being a minister. That's a mask he cannot let fall off. You have to wear
Yeah.
it 24/7.
Yeah. So, talking
So
about
I
the
think
mask, I think that drives me
it's a
to
mask.
Eddie Long. Now, was he married?
He was married, yeah.
He was married
He
to a
was married.
woman. But did he want
Mhm.
to be with the woman?
She But here's what she did. She filed for divorce and then took back the filing and stayed with him. So, she did once file for divorce and then decided to stay with him and not divorce him.
Because she wanted that money?
So, it could be, maybe she decided, because she knew, come on. So maybe she decided a long time ago that, yeah, I'm going to just turn a blind eye to it. She was on the arm of, at that time, he was the most popular, one of the most famous black ministers in the country, maybe. She liked being the first lady sitting up there in that big church. A lot of people would love that. A lot of women would love that.
I
Am I
had a
wrong?
horrible thought. I had a horrible thought. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
I had a horrible thought. So, I was groomed and raised in the church, right? And I was around
Yeah.
homophobia, right? So, I can think
Hmm.
like a homophobic person. Like, I can have my mindset, because that's how I was raised and conditioned to be. I don't know if anybody have that of the LGBT, you can automatically think like a homophobe or a transphobe. Honey, I had a
Hmm.
homophobic thought. You want to hear it?
Well, yeah, I want to hear it.
My homophobic thought was, see, that gay spirit was in Eddie Long. And when it killed him off, it went into T.D. Jakes. You see how the gay spirit is always over the church? You see how Eddie Long
Mm-hmm.
was the top. Now T.D. Jakes is the top. Now
He
his shit
was.
is being
And he,
revealed.
yeah.
And how the gay spirit work, it always have to be revealed. It's a prideful spirit. It always gonna have to show itself before it destroyed the body. Cause it's so prideful. But that's
Oh,
homophobic, right? But like I said, I be having those thoughts because that's just how I
eh,
was raised.
you made a good point.
I know, but it's homophobic
It
though.
shifted, it shifted from one minister to the next,
And that's how the spirits
and not just.
work.
You're right. Because
And
after
if
he
you know,
died, then
this
TD
is
Jakes.
homophobic too. And you know, if you know, like, okay, from the gay spirit to Satan, you know he was an angel, right? And you know all
At one point.
demons are angels. You know that demons are nothing
Hmm.
but fallen angels. So
Fallen
in
angels.
that
Yeah.
sake, they are close to church. That is just their natural instinct because they were all close to God and they all heavenly sent. You understand? They're just fallen
Hmm.
angels.
Hmm.
So it would make sense for them to collectively to be attracted to the church because at the end of the day, that is who they are.
Hmm. Hmm.
But don't take
They
what I
know.
said,
They.
y'all. Don't run with shit because I don't know shit, okay? And I'm just talking. I'm not even in religion, okay? I opted out a long time ago. I'm just a commentator.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm talking about. I just be having opinions. But go ahead.
But no, I just think that that would definitely be but can you imagine that? That would be a mask that one in that position would have to wear 24/7 though. And then
But
when it's
it's
time to
easy to,
take that mask,
yeah. I think
yeah.
it,
But when it's
but
time to take it off, you have to trust whoever you're taking it off with would have to be people you trust. And we only trust people that are doing whatever we're doing. Think about it. I can only trust and be myself with somebody that I know is not going to judge me. And what and what person wouldn't judge me? Someone who's also doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
Think about it. If I'm a crack addict, but
Well,
I
sugar,
have
you
everyone
know,
in the
we can't
world.
say the C word, so can you make
Oh,
some a
excuse me.
snow bunny or something? Yeah, sugar
If I
booger,
do
something.
sugar booger, okay, and but everybody thinks I'm just this totally righteous man, but I do the sugar booger on the low. Well, when I take that mask off, who am I going to take it off with? Other people who do the sugar booger, right? It makes sense.
Mm, okay. So you're talking
So
about
him being
him
friends with P
being,
Diddy,
go
him being
ahead.
friends with P Diddy makes sense. It
Mm.
makes sense, you
Yeah,
know.
I just would if I was TD Jakes, even if I was a power bottom, I would be so against Diddy lifestyle. Um I wouldn't do it. I would
Mm.
not align. He have to be TD Jakes have to be so comfortable, or he's getting very prideful or something to get aligned with him. Mm-mm.
But I think you know it could be a misstep, and you never know. Or maybe to himself, not in front of us, but maybe to himself, he said to himself, "How could I have been so dumb? I slipped up. I slipped up." You got to remember, we're flesh, we're human.
I don't know.
You
No,
know.
fuck all that flesh. And this is a business. This is a job at the end of the day. This is your reputation. He's not like any and everybody else. He's a powerful guy. And
No,
I
no, no,
feel
no. He's
like,
not like any and everybody else.
yeah, but they took
He's
pictures
held to a high
together.
standard.
It was more. I don't know if he probably felt it was a play on trying to get more uh, worldly people to convert into Christianity because the church, when I was growing up, they did this and I never understood it. Um, in my ministry, they used to have these rappers, but it would sound like worldly music. It would sound like the devil music. But they would take the
Mm,
beat and then they'll put some Christian lyrics. And my understanding is we are supposed to separate ourselves from the world. Why are we trying to
you
sound
are.
like the world? Why are we mocking the world? We're not that creative. We can't just attract the word of people or to get people that is just want the word of God. It felt like it was a chase for popularity. And it really
It
got into
is.
the fleshly realm. And when you're chasing popularity and you're trying to chase the devil music and compete with that, I think that you kind of lost the pure of it. So I noticed that, and it just never seemed like it was like in a genuine movement. But their thought was, we just want to convert. We're trying to convert worldly people into Christ, because it was just like this hunger for that. Just try to get as many people to church, try to get as many people saved. But what's the point of it if y'all not even living right? Y'all haven't got yourself together. You trying to get everybody into heaven, but your ass going to hell because you ain't get your shit right. And how they gonna go to heaven when they're following you and they looking at you and you not even going nowhere? It didn't make sense. It just seemed like popularity.
It's all about popularity. It's definitely about popularity. Popularity brings money, and I think when you're on the level of a TD Jakes, it will be very, very hard for you to be moved by what's righteous and what's right more so than the money at that level.
Mhm.
It would be very, very hard for you to say, yes, I'm making this money, but I still move by the way of what's right and what's righteous. And yeah, it would be very hard for a person.
So that's what I
Not
thought
impossible
with
because we
TD
know
Jakes.
there are
It
righteous people
Yeah.
that are not moved by money. It's not impossible, but it would be very hard.
Well, I think the righteous people, I don't think, well, what I was talking about, they're not trying to get the righteous people. They're just trying to get numbers.
Numbers,
So
yeah.
what I was taught also around good Christians, because there's so many different types, right? But I was also taught that,
Mm-hmm.
you don't move in on a person until God gives you the direction to do so. You just don't go around trying to get people
Mm-hmm.
saved. You pray first and you make sure you're aligned right. And if the Father tells you to go to that person, then that's what you do. But you just don't go around like Jehovah Witness knocking on everybody random door just because. So, everybody got their thoughts and belief, but it seemed like TD Jakes, I guess he was trying to do a power move, like popular. That's when I thought. But TD Jakes is popular already. But I don't know, for whatever he wanted to align himself with Diddy and look at it, it really bit him in the butt. And it's now everybody know, and it is with it. Now going to Larry Reid, what do you know about Larry?
Okay, Larry Reid. I watched his channel a few times. I know that there was a scandal with him and a young guy, and that he was allegedly a groomer. That's what I know
Did
of
you
Larry
see
Reid.
the last video that Larry came out here to do? I mean, I'm sorry, Larry Friend. What's this? Oh, that's Larry shit.
And that,
Yeah, his
yeah, he
his
had been
room.
accused of being a groomer.
Um, I believe it was Larry's employee friend. He came out. Did you get to see this video?
No, I didn't see the
Got
video.
it. Well, I'm going to play a little bit here, but I did watch the video. All I got was he wanted to come out. He felt that his friend Larry was deceiving the congregation. I'm assuming that Larry, he had a wife. I didn't even know his ass was married to a woman. He had a wife and kids, and he says that he had a freaky. Him and Larry used to have freak offs for years behind the wife's back, and I guess he just want to apologize. He want his church. They said Larry got a big ass church. I didn't even know that, child. I mean,
Larry.
so he has a large church, a large following, and they offer him big offering tithes, and he just take that money. He's buy all these houses and jewelry, and he take that money, and he have freak offs with all these boys that are in the church that everybody think is straight, but they're gay allegedly, and he's pretty much exposing it all. So I guess Larry Reid, I'm assuming he told his congregation that he's straight. So I guess that's why people are like, oh my God, I thought he was a straight man. Then people are saying, no, we always knew Larry was gay. And I guess another issue is people just have an issue with Larry taking that money and going off to freak offs and enjoying his time. So it's just a lot of speculation. So that's why I wanted people to talk about this. I got this from Make It Make Sense. I saw it was trending, so I say hell. But I'm going to play a little bit of him to see what he got to say, okay?
My own eyes, are those directly connected to it told me. None of this is secondhand information.
You did take my car.
Okay. Okay, I don't want to see that part either. Okay. So it says he got a taping of Larry Reid. It says, you did take my babies, and you know what I mean by babies, okay? The snot, okay?
Wow.
Babies and snack.
Wow.
You did take my snot for I don't know how many years in your back door. So Larry Reid is telling this man, you took my snot for a lot of times, many years in your back door. What the hell? Why would Larry Reid tell that man that and confess it? Even though it probably did happen. Larry Reid said it. So I guess
The babies in the pipe.
Yeah,
The
let's just
babies
call
in
it
the
a
exhaust
snot.
pipe.
The snot. Yeah, the snot in the back door.
It's not.
So I guess ain't no condoms was used, right? And this was the time when he was when he had a wife, and he was still a pastor. Your thoughts?
Well, yeah, that will be that will fall in line with pretty much the black church, because every minister we mentioned had or has a wife. That's part of the image. You have to have a first lady by your side.
Eddie got a wife. T.D.
taken.
Jakes got a wife.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tyler Perry ever had a wife, but Diddy, he never had a wife, but they had women.
Yeah. But you know what? If Tyler Perry ever gets a church and wants to go into ministry, he's gonna hire a first lady.
I would say this about what I just heard about Larry. Larry had to feel so comfortable saying this. Down low men, they don't even want to have conversations about this type of crap. Okay, for Larry to express this, he felt very comfortable. And this guy that's telling the story, he says he's been with Larry for many years. So yeah, they were very comfortable. So shit.
But do you think that yeah? But at the same time, like I was saying, do you think that that's like taking the mask off and only taking it off with people that you know are similar to you, akin to you, that won't judge you?
I don't know. Now you say a mask.
Nobody is.
I mean, to me, they don't
know
even
if
gotta
I would
put a
say.
mask on. It's just so obvious. I think people are just blinded.
Yeah, with Larry King. Hold on, not Larry King. Larry Reid. I don't know if it would be a mask.
Shit.
You know,
when I
I
think
don't-
of a mask, I
mean,
think of
not with-
disguise, like I can't see it. Shit, we all see it.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people
Yeah.
are just blinded and they just want to see what they want to see. A lot of people are in denial. So I
Especially
don't
if you
know
like the
if I would
person and you're a
identify him
follower.
as a blinder. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. And especially if we like the person, we tend to be biased.
Uh-huh.
And you know, for
That's just
anyone who
like saying,
loves
is Miss Netta, she put on a mask? Hell no. You see what's going on. Shit. Is Miss Netta putting on a damn mask or you just blind? Which one? Huh? Huh?
No, that's definitely what you see is what you get.
Okay then. Shit. Okay. Y'all just blind. That's what it is. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
play
you
a
know,
little
some
bit
people are
more.
like,
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
you, you know, I heard some people say, "Oh, Netta's a woman, like she was born a woman."
Mm.
I've heard women say that. I think Netta's really a real woman. I said, what? Okay, y'all.
Let her through.
But
Let her
no,
through. Shit.
nah.
If
I just
Netta can
think,
pass as a woman, shit, I don't got no problem with that. You know. And I guess if
she's
people
entertaining.
actually maybe when do you think women do look like Netta?
Yeah, my
Oh.
definitely my Aunt Paula does.
Well then Netta can pass. Netta is a passing woman, honey.
Yeah,
Okay.
and my Aunt Paula got 4 kids, and she look like Miss
Netta!
Netta.
Netta, you better walk for realness, girl. I better see you at the next ball walking realness, honey. Eat these hoes up. Netta give real woman, honey, okay?
Yeah, she said his lunch is ready. When she had them plates and she put it down on that table.
Mm-hmm. Mm, 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 mm.
Her food look good though. I'm not gonna lie.
That food look nasty as hell. Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
you
would
thinking
not.
of that?
Hell yeah, I'm not eating out of Miss Netta shit.
That's funny. She said, "Nah, that look nasty as hell."
Mm-mm. They said she looked like a woman with a wig, but that face manly. Well, you know what? She didn't even have a wig on in the beginning, and I was unsure because she said she used to go by her name Joe. And it seems like she just got more feminine because more popular and her manager is telling her to be more feminine. But it looked like she was just
Mhm.
comfortable with being, Joe and Charles. And I don't know because she says she does not identify as a transgender, so she don't feel like,
I
to
saw that when
change or
she said
whatever.
that to T.S. Madison.
Yeah, I think in the later on, probably in a couple of years, she'll say she a transgender because she getting all these accolades, and they'll probably want her to transition.
And you
But
know she's making money from.
yeah, so
She's
shit, she a
making money
transgender for the
now.
dollar. Shit.
Mhm. Mhm. They're paying her for appearances and stuff now.
Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah, she got managers now. You know, just like you said, she
She
actually has a
might be
manager
she might
now.
be the face of transgender women. Yeah.
That could be. Could
Yeah.
be. I know they were saying that her follower count. She has all these. Her follower
Uh-huh.
count like
Yeah. She
went through the roof
blowing up.
overnight. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all doing that.
They are her and Charles. Her and Charles.
Well, they said Charles used to have a woman, honey. And I guess he left his woman to be with a transgender woman. Ain't that some? Well, it happens, right?
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. Okay. I would love to
Maybe,
next Netta.
maybe
Netta, did you take Charles from his woman or what happened with that? Okay. Which one
somebody
happened?
need to ask Netta that. You know,
Uh-huh. Is
she
she a
said she won him
stepdaddy?
over
I
with
mean,
her fried chicken.
is she a stepmama?
She won him over with her fried chicken.
That fried chicken ain't that damn good. Um, did she? Is she a stepmom? Do he got kids? Didn't they say Charles got some kids?
Oh, that's crazy. Does Charles have children?
Yeah, they say he got a child. That's what I heard. I'm not sure how true it is.
Oh, well, Netta's a stepmom then.
Yeah,
Sorta.
if he's active in his child's life. They said that Frida, did she transition? I don't know about no Frida. I don't.
Big Frida.
I've never been looking into Frida. I don't know about Frida.
Yeah, they love Frida. They love Frida in New Orleans.
Yeah, they love Frida. They love Netta. You gotta have that look. Okay. Netta and Frida need to
And
do
you
a
know they were
duet.
saying that Netta. They said Netta looked like Shannon Sharp with a wig.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Uh huh. Yeah. The, yeah, those the face of the trans woman, girl. Netta and Frida. That's what they want to see.
No.
All right. I
Big
wonder.
Netta.
Lee Daniels probably gonna put him in a movie. But
Oh, he would. Oh, he definitely would.
yeah, he'll put
But
Big
you know,
Frida and Netta in the movie. They can be sisters.
but you know, Netta could get on P Valley. Netta could. They could easily
Yeah.
write Netta apart on P
Yeah,
Valley.
shit. Netta can replace that other dude.
Shit. No, Charles gonna get jealous.
Netta to the pole. Hell yeah.
Netta to the ball.
Netta having a time of her life. But I'm gonna play a little bit more.
Is in your ass. So it's my students in you.
Yes. While he
Netta
was
on P
married,
Valley.
pasturing.
Okay, so did you guys hear that? He says he was putting snot up his back door while he was married. So to the dude that's talking, he is admitting that he was sleeping around with Larry while he was married. It's so easy to get a woman, shit, and they don't, honey. And she's a beautiful girl. She don't look bad at all.
I bet she is beautiful. I bet she is.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. She not looking like Netta. Honey. But these men are replacing these beautiful black women with Nettas, girl. I mean, child. Ain't that some shit? Do you think Larry Reid will mess around with Netta? Huh?
I don't think Larry Reid would.
You don't think that's not his type?
No. I don't
Can
think
you see
Larry
Tyler
Reid
Perry
would.
with
Nah,
Netta? Tyler with Netta?
Nah, I don't. Nah.
No.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Dang,
But
well,
then again, I
but
guess I would have said
you wouldn't have seen Charles with Netta either then.
I wouldn't have saw Charles either. So then again, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can't judge based
might
on
be
looks.
wrong.
Right. You can't
might be
judge based
wrong.
on looks. But that's how people are wrong in the beginning. That's just like people are saying, oh my goodness, I can't see TD Jakes being with a man. You know, he's so manly. He got a deep voice. I can't see such and such being with a man. He's so handsome. And I think that goes with that same ideology. Like you really think you know a person's attractions and everybody is different. So it is a possibility a lot of men find Netta attractive. If Charles found Netta attractive, why won't other men find Netta attractive?
Yeah, he can't be the only one.
You know he's not the only
right.
one. You know he's not the only one. Shit, y'all don't take Netta as a threat. Yes, she is. Netta attack your man. Shit.
Because once she make that meatloaf and that cabbage, it's over with. And that sweet tea and that meatloaf and that cabbage, it's a done deal. It's a wrap.
And they in a whole relationship. Netta is not a booty call. These pretty girls out here, they are a butt call. They degrade themselves, and Netta got a whole man that's faithful to her, love her, and been with her for years. Ain't that something? So it's not about the looks. It is not about the looks.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, clearly.
Yes,
Clearly
yes.
it's not.
Yes. So D-Dot said, Messy, I just heard you was born a man. Is that true? Hell yeah, I was born a male child. Yes, I was. What you gonna do about it? Okay. So, yep. So with this, Larry Reid and this beautiful girl, I think she's gorgeous. Do you think she's gorgeous?
beautiful.
So I'm going to play a little bit more.
Traveling the road, working with me on Larry Reid Live, we maintained an ongoing sexual relationship. That, to my knowledge, only he, Shamako Bryant, and myself was aware of from 2005 to approximately 2017 when I cut off the sexual relationship.
Okay, so I guess he said that he stopped messing around with Larry, and Larry still wanted to mess around with him despite Larry messing with wife. But did the wife know it? I'm kind of thinking maybe the wife knew it and maybe they had an open relationship. What do you think? Do you know anything? Do y'all know anything? Are you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Do you think Larry's wife knew about him having attraction to other men? Were they in an open relationship like Jada and Will Smith? Because have she came out? Have she had a problem with it? Have she said anything?
I don't think he's ever, to my knowledge, and I might be wrong, I don't think he's ever flat out denied it.
Well, didn't he say that he was attracted to other guys? I don't know, child. Don't put me in.
Yeah. I don't think he's ever said he hasn't.
Right. But I'm just saying about his wife. How did his wife feel about it? Have you ever heard anything about his wife coming out of here having an issue or trying to expose him?
No, because I didn't even know he had a wife.
Yeah, me neither. Clearly, she okay with it. I think she kind of.
So
I
she
think
would
she knows. I
probably
think
be okay.
she's fine with it. They said that she messed with other women. I think they already had a situation where they were okay. I could be wrong. I don't know these people. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, they may be okay with it. It could be
Shamako
one
didn't
of those
like
things
our
where she's
relationship.
like, you know,
I mean, but you,
what you do. Don't embarrass us too bad. Keep it under wraps. Look, and you know, and she's enjoying the perks of being his wife. You know.
Now, they said also that he loved both of us. There were a side of him that didn't like our relationship. So I guess even though he said him and Larry was in a relationship and Larry was with his wife, also Larry was dealing with another man. Honey, they're just having freak offs.
you love both of us, but what you
Huh?
Yeah, but my whole thing is this: if what would be the purpose of getting a wife as a beard if you're just gonna let your personal business slip out anyway? You know, because I was thinking the purpose of a beard would be to help you conceal what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just think that they're like making mistakes after the fact. And it defeats the purpose of having and hiring a beard or, you know.
They seem very
'Cause I see why a
reckless
woman would,
and they don't care. Like how he's painting Larry to be, it makes Larry come off as very reckless and just he did not care. He had no discretion about him whatsoever.
yeah, he didn't care one way or the other. Just, he didn't care. And then I just think, that that's the case. But she is a beautiful woman, though. But, she would have to be cool with it. Because at the very least, she heard the rumors before she got with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
I don't know. I hope possibly. But I think Larry, I don't know Larry, but I would hope he would tell her. And like I said, she hasn't came out and acted surprised, so I'm going to leave it at that. And I don't think that Larry told this man everything. Clearly, this man has said he just finding out a lot about Larry. So it wasn't like Larry told him everything and informed him about everything. So I don't know.
decided him that didn't like how this shit is going.
More on Shamako later. Now you may ask, where did I get these audio clips from? Late night on January the 15th.
Hold on. He talking. He's saying a little bit.
2023, Larry
He
drove to
talks
my
about
house.
a lot of this stuff on his, his channel. He addresses a lot of this on his channel, but I don't know how truthful his words are on his channel. He could
Yeah.
say anything.
Hold on. I'm gonna play a little bit more.
House to have a conversation with me months after him and I stopped communicating because he halted payment on an arrangement agreed upon for years of work I did during my 13 years of service with Larry, the Breakthrough Church, Breakthrough Temple, and all of the iterations thereof, including Larry Reid Live. If you remember January the 15th, 2023, you may also remember Levontre Andrews. He was being interviewed by Tasha K, premiering in parts on YouTube, but in full on her website that same night. That night, he texted me out of nowhere wanting to talk and saying he will pay me my money that he owes me. Now, one might feel it was hush money. However, he attributed his desire to talk to a dream he had, and he felt led to text me and to meet with me. Now, speaking of Levontre Andrews, let's go ahead and air this out.
All right, we got another caller. Maybe they can add more to it. Calling from 0708. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts on all of this?
Hi, Missy. I called the other night about these beards. I called about Monique being a beard for Sydney, a.k.a. her daddy. So my thoughts are, it's very difficult for people in the church. I'm not one who was brought up in the church, but a lot of black people are brainwashed into thinking certain things, and they hold these pastors as gods. I'm not one who look at T.D. Jakes and say, oh, T.D. Jakes, I can never see him with a man. I definitely can see him with a man. Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? Who says that? Who says that? And these people sit in these churches. They know that this man, not just him, but Eddie Long, B-I-C-K. Can I say that?
Yeah.
I don't want to say the word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I can say that. Okay. So they can clearly see that these men are gay. And yet they follow every single word they say. They do everything these people say. They follow them as if they are gods.
Can I help you out? Can I help you out? Do you
Yes.
think possibly? And other caller, I see my other caller dropped out. You didn't have to drop out, caller, but he did anyway. But I'm glad you called. I like when all of y'all call. Is it possible if you feel like gay is a spirit, right? So if you feel like, okay, that spirit done left that man, so he is doing God's word and I like his message and he has helped me get to the promised land and his word has helped me understand God more. Do you see how people can just, I guess, not see that because they feel like it's a spirit? Like people feel like you're not born gay, that's a choice. So if those people are thinking it's a choice and they see him on a pulpit doing God's work, they can see it as, he's not being active in that life. I don't know. Do you get it? It does seem like they're blinded, though. I get that, but they're blinded because of this religion. But go ahead.
If you are who you are, and in this day and age, gay seems to be the most popular thing to be. I mean, we can watch TV all day long. That's what we see in TV ads. We see that all day pushed on us. And these commercials, they on this HIV commercial, everybody's dancing, everybody's
Well,
happy.
let's say high five. High five.
I'm sorry, what was that?
High five. We can't say that either. High five.
Oh, okay. But, okay, let me just rephrase it. It seems like that lifestyle is glorified in commercials and on television and all these movies and everything you see now. It seems to be very much pushed onto us. That's what I'm saying. I have no problem with the lifestyle, but what I do have a problem with, be who you are. In this day and age, you can be who you are. No one is not, throwing stones at you or beating you up because you are gay or living that lifestyle. This is the time to be gay and live that lifestyle. Come out the closet. Be who you want to be. But don't drag a woman and have children with this woman. And then all of a sudden, I had this revelation. I'm gay. No, you do this all the time. So don't bring other people into their lifestyle. And for people who look up to these fake, false prophets, you can be a very good minister, pastor, bishop, religious leader, or whatever you want to be without misleading people. Don't sit up in the pulpit and preach, oh, it's bad to be gay. Oh, you're a sin. That's a sin. That's a sin. And knowing all the time you're sleeping with half the men in the pulpit. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Do you think Larry Reid's wife knew he liked it men or messing with men?
Absolutely. 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 You can't be with me in these long and realize that one day, okay, he don't like me. He don't like sleeping with me, or he likes the back door. He just want to do me in the back door. Like you know your man. You know, just like men know they women. They know when they woman upset. They know these things about us. We know them as well. You can't be living with people for years and years and not know them. They may be living this secret lifestyle, but something ain't, you got to say, something ain't right. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here with you. What are your thoughts about Christian Keys? He took out the video of him exposing Tyler Perry. It's no longer available.
Someone like Christian Keys, he was out for the dollar. He knew he had Tyler where he wanted Tyler to be. Tyler, I absolutely believe everything he said, and everybody in the black community knows Tyler does not like
90 seconds.
We know that Tyler, that baby he has, I'm just going to make an assumption that there was probably a surrogate. The fake wife or fake fiance he had in Africa, we knew he would not have someone in America because we all know the deal. She also was a beard for Tyler, and we already knew that marriage wasn't going to last. I'm not sure if he actually got married or if she was just a fiance. But come on now. You can't even, I'm with Kat on
60
that. You can't
seconds.
even play a straight man if it saves your life. You or Rick Snell. It just not happen. It's not going to happen. Even when he played Alex in that role of Alex whoever, where he played this detective or whatever, it was unbelievable. No one believes you with a wife. Nobody even can believe you can kiss a woman. It just don't even feel authentic at all. I know he wanted a son. He got a son, or he wanted a child, or whatever. He got a child. Leave it at that. We all know Tyler was the one he was talking about. Tyler has this facade, him, Oprah, Gail, and I'm gonna name them all, okay? Him, Oprah, Gail. Lee Daniels is out there. He's been out there for years like, hey, I'm gay. I'm here. Hear me roar. So I don't understand why Tyler feel like, you did make your money off a lot of Christian people, but we know you gay, and we going to feel like you
10 seconds.
The same.
But Christian,
so you don't have to put up this facade.
But Christian seems to be blinded. Those are the group of people that seem to be blinded the most. Because if you notice, all these black pastors that are big are gay, like Eddie Long, T.D. Jakes, and yet they don't see it. So in that church, they don't see it. So if he came out, it would hurt a lot of people in the church because, unfortunately, they just don't see it. They're blinded.
Are you saying if Tyler came out?
Yes.
Tyler might as well just come on and keep the door down. It's already open.
Yeah, but for them, do you understand? For them, they don't see it.
I think people do see it, but it would just hurt their feelings to really. If he actually came out and said, "I'm gay," that would hurt a lot of people's feelings. But you got our money, Tyler. We already, bought your tickets to these shows and everything, and you don't do the plays anymore, and you're doing the movies and stuff like that. You already got our money. You're a businessman.
Yeah, and they said Lee Daniels.
Oprah don't care what you said.
Lee Daniels is not as successful as Tyler. Lee Daniels is out.
Correct.
The black community do not fool with Lee Daniels. But they mess with Tyler because Tyler is a straight identifying man.
I think people would mess with Lee Daniels too if he wasn't so crooked, like he owed Damon Dash all that money. Then just like anybody who owes you money, they out here flashing and all this and that. And then when you ask for your money back, oh, I ain't got it. But you shopping at all these high-end stores. So a lot of people don't like him because of that. But Tyler has employed a lot. I mean, he's a billionaire. Lee Daniels is not. There's not that many black billionaires that we have. Oprah's a billionaire. We know Gail is her girlfriend. We've been knowing that for years. We know Stedman is her beard as well as she is his. We've been knowing that for years. There's been rumors. I'm from Chicago. I live in Chicago. There has been rumors, and I work in the medical field. I'm just going to say this. Stedman has been in the ER several times with gerbils up his ass. What does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Can I say that? I don't know. With gerbils up his,
Back door.
anus. His back door. His back door. What does that mean to a straight person? We all know that was just a facade. How long they been engaged? 40 years? Let's be real. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, they said Will Smith won't come out and he does not want to be a part of the LGBT community. He doesn't. A lot of men that download, they already know if they were to come out, a lot of people would not mess with them. They would not be seen as great as they are. So that is another reason. It's a business move more than anything.
Well, I would say to that, like, no one looks at Tyler Perry as a sex symbol. No one looks at T.D. Jakes or P. Diddy or Larry Reid or even Eddie Long as sex symbols, Now, there's some sexy pastors, bishops, priests out here and actors, but they are none. Now, Kristen, he's very nice looking. Will Smith's very nice looking. So if they came out and said, I'm part of the LGBTQIA community, yeah, some of the women would fall off, like myself. I would definitely fall back. I mean, I still say, okay, you're attractive, but I'm out the game. I'm no longer buying your. I'm no longer going to see you at the movie and things like that. I'm just not going to do it because I don't see you as a sex symbol for me. Now, Will Smith, everybody knows, or I can't say what he is. I don't know him personally, but it has been. He definitely appears to be bi. Definitely. Him and Jada both.
Got it. Do you believe the rumors about
Bad Boys 4 coming out?
Yeah.
Bad Boys 4 coming out? But I didn't think Bad Boys 3 was good, so I'm not gonna even. I'll wait and see it on Fight.
Do you believe the rumors about T.D. Jakes?
Yes, Mr. I've swallowed. Yes.
Do you think that? What do you think really going on between T.D. Jakes and Tyler?
Oh my God! When I saw Tyler lay his hands on him, and he fell back, and all this and that, and Tyler was praying over him, so fake, so fake.
What do you think is going on behind the scenes? Like, are they good friends? Do you think they mess around with each other?
I think they
do they share each other men? What is it?
Oh, yes. I think they definitely on that good. All of them. For sure.
And you feel like Diddy is involved. They all have three-way conversations, Diddy, Tyler, and T.D. Jakes.
I think Diddy is the ringleader. I think that's why he beat on these allegedly. What is it alleged now? I don't know. But I do believe P. Diddy do not like women. That's why he treats them the way that he does. He wish he was one. And most of these men treat women in a way that he does, mistreat them because they wish that they were a woman. Yeah, it's just my opinion.
And what are your thoughts
and
about
I do believe
Eddie?
He's got paid by Tyler.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about Eddie Long? How does he fit in with this?
Now, if anyone saw those pictures of Eddie Long in his later part of his life before he passed on, transitioned to passed on, you can clearly tell he was living his best life in his truth that he wanted to live. And that's not with a woman. It wasn't with a woman at all.
They said his wife never left. His wife started to left, but then she decided to come back.
I really think that women, the first ladies, do that only to keep that name. That title means so much to them. It means so much to a lot of them because they know the women in these churches throw themselves at these men, whether they gay, straight, or indifferent. They throw themselves at these men because they all want that title of being the first lady, no matter what the cost. Yeah, I know you could be like, yeah, I know he doesn't like women, but I'm the first lady. I have that title. I deserve the respect of a first lady. As long as he doesn't do it in my face, I'm cool with that.
Now, did Eddie Long, did he have cancer or whatever? Because I would think if he did have the high five, couldn't he get on medication or couldn't he find some type of treatment to save himself?
I think he was too far gone. And
but he didn't get checked out. He didn't go get checked out, go to the doctor and,
Well, this is my point. Some men in that lifestyle, like the Will Smith of the world, who may sleep with men but don't consider themselves gay. And I believe Eddie Long was in that category of living so long as a straight man and maybe preaching against being gay and knowing undercover that he really is. That's what he likes. That's what he enjoys. The backdoor action, receiving it, giving it, whatever. But they don't use condoms because they feel like then that would be me admitting that I am gay, and I'm not. I'm straight. It's a twisted way of thinking, but that's the way they think.
But yeah, we were talking about it earlier, and they were saying that Eddie Long, at one point, he was one of the top men in the church.
He was. Now, I'm not one that's in the church, as you probably can tell. But I did hear about him a lot through a lot of my friends who are just be into the church. And they did follow him. They watched him on television. He was one of those mega pastors that had all these fancy things. So, and I mean, I did hear about how all those boys came out and were saying that he groomed them when they were 18, 19, and some even younger. Bought them apartments, had them set up and things like that. And he paid a lot of them off.
What do you think that now
go on in the church?
Now, the people that's at the top of the church, like Tyler and T.D. Jakes, are being accused of doing the same thing that Eddie did?
I believe it. I mean, like Christian Keys, I do believe Tyler paid him whatever he was asking Tyler before. He claimed he had these tapes that he taped on his pencil pen, whatever he said he did. Whatever he said he had, I believe Tyler believed him and gave him that check and set him up. We have not heard anything else from him.
Why do you think it's so in the church, though? Why?
I think that's because, that's where black people are rooted. We are rooted in the church, and that goes back to slavery time. Singing these songs and these, slavery songs and things like that. We always, anything you say, we're going to pray about it. We're going to pray about it.
But church is known to dislike those type of people. How do you make that make sense when church is the number one reason why people say they don't like those type of people? Because of church.
Right, and those are the ones that's up there preaching it. Eddie Long, T.D.J., all of them preaching against homosexuality. But all the while, they are the main ones participating in it. And they're just preaching what black people want to hear so they can get their money that they have worked hard for throughout the week. That's all.
Now, do you know Larry Reid? Are you a follower of his?
Never. But there's no difference between pimps and pastors, if you ask me.
He is a pastor. They say he's a pastor. He has a big church.
And that's what I'm saying. There's no difference between pimps and pastors. They dress the same. They talk the same lingo. And they can say whatever they want, and they can pull the women. They can pull the men. As you can see, all this stuff is crumbling down.
Mm-hmm.
Pimps and pastors, they one and the same.
All right.
As Bishop Don Juan. As Bishop Don Juan, he's also from Chicago.
Ain't he straight though?
And no, he's straight. He's straight. But what I'm saying is about the pimp and the pastor. He used to be a pimp, and now he's a reformed pastor. Now he's a pastor.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Well, Bishop. I'm sorry. He's Bishop Don Juan.
Okay.
He's a bishop now. But he used to be a pimp. It's all the same game.
Mm-hmm.
But nice talking to you, Messy, and I want to go on and get back in the chat.
Thank you.
And
Thank
nice
you
talking
so
to you.
much for livening it up.
Welcome.
I appreciate it. All right, going to caller 678. You're live on the air. What are your thoughts about all of this? 678, are you there? All right, 678. I'm going to let you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I don't know what was up with 678. So I'm just going to play a little bit more of here of Larry, a friend, employee, speaking on this matter.
Asked him to clean up his room in his underwear.
So he's talking about Larry Reid. He gets young boys and he pays them to clean up his own room with their underwear. And he says that Larry Reid told him to do the same thing. I guess that's the pastor fetish. The pastor have a fetish for men to clean up his room in their underwear while his wife is off at work, you know?
Well, Levante didn't know up until now, and he still doesn't know. He's hearing this while you're hearing this. I knew he was telling the truth the whole time. Because I too was requested by Larry to do the exact same thing many a times.
So why didn't he come out when the boy was coming out? Okay. So I guess he said he going to let people know why now, because a lot of people want to know, well, why now? Why come out now?
Although I wasn't there, I said to Larry, as it relates to Levante, here's what I said to Larry. Either you did something to Levante, or you provided the inappropriate details of your bedroom fetishes to a young member in the church. Either way, you are dirty, dog, wrong.
One of the things that always bothers me about this Levante is one thing and one thing only. When I talked to him back in 17, 18, he said something that was eerily similar to our experience. And I asked you about it, and you said that you told him some stuff, and yada, yada, yada. So in my mind, even if that was just that, there was already a line crossed. You think maybe you can just let him have this and just let him filter it out? So interesting to see.
So it sounds like somebody said, just let him have it. Let him talk and let this shit fizzle out. So I guess he didn't want old boy to talk about it, and this seemed like he was still in communications with Larry.
Own apartment, I moved in to Larry's house.
Now, why are you moving into damn Larry's house? Child, this is a mess. I don't think I need to hear more about this. But yeah, it's a lot that's going on. I just wanted to tie it in. I didn't know what else to talk about. If you guys have some hot topics for me to talk about, please put it in the thing. I tried my best to avoid Krishan Rock because I know y'all got tired of her. But shit, the next live I might have to go back to talk about Krishan Rock. Shit, I want to go live tonight, but I just don't know what to talk about. Ain't nothing out here to talk about. I need help. Okay, I need help. What to talk about? Did you guys enjoy this live, or you guys think I should have came up with a better topic? Press 1 if you guys enjoyed this live. Press 4 if I should have came out with a better topic. And please put in the comment section what topic you want me to talk about. Chinese kitty? Y'all don't care about no Chinese kitty. Mm-mm-mm.
As a black man, dating a woman of another race or culture, are demonstrating.
So, do you guys want to talk about dating outside your race? So this is what I'm seeing on social media.
That you can be who you are personally, and you do the strength. Maybe that's not your sole contract to marry a black woman, but to take care of the black community, and to do it in a way where you are you as a black man.
Talk about Jaguar right. See, I'm going to take away your wrench. We not going away. Leave Jaguar right alone. I'm not messing with that shit. Shit. I'm shit, I had to debate if I wanted to talk about Larry Reid ass. Shit, I really didn't want to talk about Larry ass, to be honest with you. Because he's not a big ass celebrity. I like to stick with these celebrity shit. So Nick Cannon, about him dating outside his race. That's what's going on right now. Let me see what else is going on. Can I call you real? The YSL judgment, but I don't want to talk about that.
Mr. Malloy, this is Mia Harper. I'd like to discuss your case. Don't pay him anything other than take the good.
It's not really nothing out here. I gotta find something. Hell yeah, talking about some Jaguar, you're right. Trying to set my ass up. All right, well, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for coming in here rocking with me. I love you guys for real. And I'll see you guys on another live. I'll try to come back tonight if I can come up with something. I'm going to be searching and finding out something to talk about. Love y'all. Bye. DJ.